Hello, YouTube. CJ here, and welcome to my Sword Art Online watch along. Um, this is gonna be me basically just filming my reaction to rewatching Sword Art Online, which I have. I've seen all of the first two seasons of Sword Art Online. Um, but that was several years ago, and my anime tastes have changed quite a bit in that time. Um, I did try to rewatch it recently, and I got into the first few episodes. Um, but I had trouble actually motivating myself to rewatch through the entire show. Um, So I'm gonna do this watch along stream, which I was inspired to do thanks to YMS. I'm not going to be showing. Hold on. I didn't mean to grab the camera there. I'm not going to be showing any anything from Sword Art Online. I can't just stream the anime to YouTube for for obvious reasons. Um, but I'm going to film my reaction to it. If you want to watch along with me, you are responsible for finding your own copy of Sword Art Online. How it's going to work is I'm going to do a countdown, like a 3, 2, 1 unpause, and when I say unpause, you unpause it. Uh, pretty simple. So yeah, I think that's all. That's all we got that's all I got to say. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, I have Sword Art Online episode 1 loaded up and ready to go. So um yeah, I'm just going to do the countdown and then I'm going to run over to the couch behind me cuz the thing to unpause it's over here but the couch is over there. Um and yeah, so once I say unpause, you unpause the video on your end, and we'll watch Sword Art Online, and we'll get through this together. We'll get through this together. All right, let's go. All right, 3, 2, 1, unpause. Oh man, I need to turn my volume up. That iconic music. I do actually mostly like the first episode, if I'm being completely honest. There's Klein! It is a little funny, all the little Easter eggs you notice in episode 1 if you've already um, watched the show before. Oh my god, he got a paper cut. And there's the girl who won't show up until the next arc. I don't know why those images were just shown or what the point of them was. This is kind of funny. I'm watching an anime about VR while in VR. Link start. And I do like all the like the I like this show conceptually with the sci-fi elements and the way it portrays VR. For the most part, there's some stuff that gets a little stupid later in the show. And there it is. Aincrad. OP? Oh wait, no. The first episode doesn't play the opening until later. If it looks like I'm eating my hand, don't worry. It's just me scratching my face. This is just what VR chat shows. Fun fact, Klein is the first character I ever did a cosplay of. When I was a bit younger, I looked a lot like him. It's kind of weird. Although shorter hair. Um, I don't know if we're gonna have a problem. My computer just gave a weird message. I mean, the animation there still looks cool. That is a beautiful shot. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have mostly positive to say things to say about this first episode. I think. Okay, that's still okay. What does satisfy your hunger virtually mean? This is one thing that I still don't understand. In this episode, like, if the game makes you feel like you're fuller, I don't actually know what the difference between that and feeling like you're actually full is. And this is where it happens. Does if if he thinks he can move in real life, what does he think was going on when he was running around with Kirito? Like, how does he think he was doing that without bumping into a wall? That's still a funny bit. It's where Akihiko Kayaba shows up in the weirdest way possible. you'd think they'd figure that out in like safety testing. I'm sorry. Oh shit. That's so weird. I could have swore that that was supposed to be Kirito's sister when I watched this, when I was rewatching this before. Like the girl who was crying in the window he just showed. I thought it was supposed to be or no, wait. Okay, I don't remember what her name is. Man, I still I still think this is so like conceptually good that it's just like, how did you fuck this up later? He looks exactly the fucking same. They don't look okay. Kirito looks kind of different. He still looks similar, but like I don't know. I will say though, I actually don't like the look of Kirito's avatar before he, is transformed here by Kayaba. It's because he has a god complex, and that's it. That's literally it. See? God complex. As someone who has tried to learn game development myself somewhat, I will say this. Uh, all game developers, or at least most of them, have some kind of a god complex. This is just. Although I don't think most would do this. Whoa. If I get a paper cut in the game, I get a paper cut in real life. Asuna, Silica. I can't actually believe I remember that character's name. Lisbeth. Why do I remember all of these names? They were such small side characters, and I haven't watched this show in forever. I do kind of like all the sci-fi explanations that they have for how the nerve gear works. Like, obviously, this wouldn't happen in real life, but I don't know, it's an interesting enough explanation for you to suspend your disbelief. Like, it sounds like it makes enough sense, I guess. Maybe that sounds weird, but I sort of appreciate when they try to make it sound somewhat believable. Weren't those pigs all like spawning unlimitedly earlier? Like, you can definitely earn infinite XP. Um, considering that certain enemies seem to spawn infinitely. I don't know about golden loot though. Okay, this is another thing I don't like. I kind of wish Klein just became a main character. I don't know why they were trying to do this whole Kirito's a loner, lone wolf thing. I mean, true. I still don't think Klein looks any different than his avatar. Like, his hair looks slightly different, and that's it. And only slightly. Dun 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 dun. I do kind of like the soundtrack as well. I might be a bit nostalgic. It's it's weird. There's some stuff about this show I straight up don't like anymore. But this was the first anime I ever watched, so there's definitely a certain nostalgia that I have for it. Yeah, so that was episode 1 of Sword Art Online. I don't really have much to criticize about this episode. It's just, hold on, I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit so I can concentrate on what I'm saying more. But, yeah, this episode honestly is a pretty strong start for the most part. Um, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Like, I feel like with most anime, I can usually tell from episode 1, or at least within the first couple episodes. Like, there'll at least be hints in the first episode, like that this show is gonna probably not be very good, or at least not for me. Um, but I think episode 1 holds up well. I don't know. I really do. Um, they just they make so many weird and baffling decisions later in the series where they introduce all these characters but they hardly do anything with them. They do all these time skips. Kirito gets that weird fidget spinner on his jacket. I'm sorry. But oh yeah, here we go. It's the post credit scene. Showing that people are dying and it's spooky. But yeah, that's it. I think episode 1 holds up well. I don't really have too much else to say about it. In future videos, this episode is probably just going to be me watching. It's probably just going to be me watching the first episode. So yeah, because I'm just sort of testing out this content format thing that I'm trying to do. I also want to see how bad my mic is because I'm literally just recording this on my VR headset's mic. I don't know if that's gonna sound like shit. If the audio in this video sounds like shit, I'm sorry. This is what audio sounds like when I record in VR, but if it's really, really bad and it bugs people, then maybe I can figure out a way to do it better. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, hopefully I will be continuing this series. If anyone wants to see that, let me know in the comments. I find this like where I feel like I can actually talk to people and sort of comment on the show a little. It feels a little more interesting to watch certain shows like that, at least. There are other shows where I think I would rather just watch it, myself. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next video of whatever I make. Goodbye!